Dearest young friends, salutations to you and welcome. A day gap we had yesterday, maybe 2 days for some reason. Hope you had a very good beginning of new Indian year. Yugadi Shobhakrut is the name of the new year, which says you can make your life Shobha Yukta with your kruti means efforts. So, in this new year, all conveniences will be there, but we have to make use of them to make our lives beautiful. And I'm sure that you are relishing the Gita guidances and minding them by doing some contemplation at home required, maybe listening at least one more time, and I'm sure you are making note of important points or thoughts. These are all the homeworks you have to do to own the knowledge, to make the knowledge to enter from pustaka into mastaka. Then only it will be useful to make our life masta. Okay, good. You are back. I am back. Sixth chapter we are doing of Gita. Maybe few more, 12 more chapters. Keep on studying. One round Gita will be over. Again, I will take Gita in with Sanskrita Shankara Bhashya in one of the languages. Don't know. Throughout the day, many other classes also are happening. Tell your parents, elders, stick to any of the class. It can be Adhyatma Ramayanam, Bhagavatam. Two classes I am having on Upanishad I am having in English, in Telugu. You are doing Yoga Darshana classes. So many other things are already there uploaded. So give your parents, elders gift of give these links so that they can keep on listening. And in every day's class, the tuning to the divine, some message regarding how to manage our outer and inner life so that we are less miserable, more happy. These are being shared every day, and you are listening in our classes how we are learning like that for the elders also, of course, with deeper subject. Now, like every day, today also we are here. Do the three things. One is the shloka learning. Again, it is Hanuman Chalisa. We have to continue. Thereafter, one common sense thought in Gita. Gita, sixth chapter, we have not completed. Those two shlokas, 24, 25, which are talking about the four steps of second sthai level of meditation. You are doing meditation, dhyana abhyas, yoga abhyas to become yogi, in which all our faculties are our control, especially mind. Then that controlled mind applied for our outer successes or for spiritual sadhana and jnanam and moksha. That is okay, your choice. But becoming a yogi is a common wide road point after which you can become successful in the world or successful in a spiritual field. So those two slokas talk about the four sadhanas. First one we have seen, we'll just remind it in 2 minutes, then go to second, third, fourth. My job is to tell you what Krishna told in Gita. You understood or not, you like it or not, you are committed for it or not, you do it or not, it is in your hands. Nothing can be assured from our side more than giving crystal clear information guidance. If you don't like it at all at the very outset and you are irregular and insincere, we can't help it. But with faith, you come regularly, sincerely, and listen and try to apply. Go, sky is not the limit. You can reach to great heights. Okay, now let us start. Om, 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 Om Sahana Bhavatu, Sahano Bhunaktu, Sahaviryam Karavavahai. तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः ॐ शान्तिः ॐ गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः. These are our everyday chants. Now we are learning nowadays Hanuman Chalisa, chanting also, meaning also. We have done 2 earlier dohas and 5 chaupai. And through that, how we can achieve success as Hanumanji achieved such beautiful secrets of achievements and success also. we are learning through every of the Chopai Shloka Doha. It is you have to be regular to note down all. So 2 plus 5 we have seen. Let us make a chant of it. Sixth one today will explain in 5 minutes. And we learn that mantra. Start. Om Ata Shri Tulasidasa Krita Hanuman Chalisa Shastram Doha Om Shri Guru Charana Saroj Raja Nijamana Mukura Sudhari Varanaura Guvara Vimala Jasu Jodaya Kafalachari बुद्धिहीन तनु जानिके सुमिरौ पवन कुमार बल बुद्धि विद्या देहु मोहि हरहु कलेस विकार. These are dohas. Now chaupai. Jaya Hanuman Jnana Guna Sagar Jaya Kapi Sati Huloka Ujagar Ramaduta Atulita Baladhama Anjani Putra Pavana Sutanama Mahavira Vikrama Bhajarangi Kumati Nivara Sumati Kesangi Kanchana Varana Viraja Subhesa Kanana Kundala Kunchita Kesa हाथ वज्र अरुध्वजा विराजै कांधे मूंज संजनेऊ साजै. Up to this we have seen. This is the fifth doha. Sixth one today we will learn. Okay. It is Shankara Suvana Kesari Nandana Teja Pratapa Mahajaga Vandana. So simple. Hanumanji's glory Shankara Suvana. So Bhagavan Shivji ke Suputo is a Suvana means the one who makes Lord Shankara happy. He is Shankara's Amsha Avatara. Shankara Tanaya hai Hanumanji. So Shiva Amsha is there in him. Accordingly only the Jnanam of the Shiva, the Shanti of the Shiva always are there in Hanumanji. And when he had to fight with Rakshasas, he'll have to become ferocious that anybody will do, including Shivji at the time of Pralaya or finishing some Rakshasas. Okay, that's okay. It is need based. Otherwise, Jnana and Shanti, to these two, our Shivji is Pratika. These two are always with Hanumanji. That's how Shankara Suvana. Okay, yeah. Second, Kesari Nandana. Hanumanji is Putra of Kesari. Kesari is Hanumanji's father. So Anjana and Kesari. So that Kesari Hanuman also Mahayogi Mahatapasvi. It is given in our Purana Itihasas. Kesari is Tapasya, Anjana Devi is Tapasya. That Bhagavan Shiva only in the Hanuman Amsha came as their Putra. You know, there are big stories, they are all there. So Shankara Suvana, Kesari Nandana, Shankar ji ka Jnana aur Shanti, और Kesari ji ka Shakti or Karya Dakshata, they are fully in him. So this is how the children will have to learn from their own parents. Parents have to bring up children in the right mold direction. In fact, if the parents have good upasanas and all, great children only born through them. So too, you and I, as individuals, do lot of good punya and all. Next life will be born in such a great, divine, fantastic families. Right now also we have done lot of Purva Punya. Earlier that we are able to listen Geetha Jnanam. Listening to Geetha is a sign of your puja upasanas and readiness to learn knowledge from your earlier lives. Keep it up. So Shankara Suvana, son of Shankarji, Kesari Nandana is also Kesaputra. Shankarji ka Ashirvad, Amsha hai. Shivji ka Amsha Hanuman. Then because of these two people's grace, how is Hanumanji? Teja, Pratapa, Mahajaga Vandan. So Mahateja, Mahapratapa, Jagavandana. These are the three words we have to understand. So Mahateja, Mahapratapa. So the senses, mind, etc., when they are fully controlled, regulated, what special power we get inside is called Tejas. Any of the outer talents we learn of Yuddha Vidyas or Grammar Vidya or any other outer sciences, then that gives us a special effect in the world that we are respected. That's called Pratapa. So inner Teja, outer Pratapa. Is it not? Pratapa. So Tapa is actually heat, hard work. Pratapa means working hard to learn the skills as well as succeed in the world. But to learn the skills through working hard and succeeding, first of all, we have to have a lot of stamina in our senses and mind. That stamina is called tejas, and that will come only through various upasanas and controls, self disciplines. So, through self discipline, self control, and lot of upasanas, Hanumanji is full of tejas, Maha tejas, and he also has got various talents to use these tejas for practical purposes. Therefore, Mahapratapa. So Shankara Suvana, great word. Kesari Nandana, again great thing. Teja Pratapa Mahajagavandana. And Teja Pratap to bata diya हमने. Teja Maha Pratapa Maha is equal to Maha Teja and Maha Pratapa. Because of this, so he only does the Rama Seva, Loka Seva, Bhakta Seva. Therefore, Jagavandana. He does Vandana of the Jagat, taking the Jagat as Lord Rama. Jagat also does his Bandana because with his powerful expression, Hanumanji is always in doing good to others. So, okay, so in our life also, Shankara Suvana, Kesari Nandana, learn Shanti and Jnanam, learn all type of great things like Kesari ji, and therefore have the tejas inside through upasanas and self controls, and talented like Pratapavan, then do such great activities in the world that always the Jagat respects us. महातेज महाप्रताप को पाकर लोक का सेवा कल्याण करते हुए जगवंदित होना है, जग निंदित नहीं. हनुमान जी जगवंदना, not jaganindita. We are all nindita because of all our negativities, funny things. We don't know how to drive even two wheeler. जी 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 ऐसे चलाते हैं. हर एक बंदा आपका निंदा करता है उधर ऑन द रोड. क्या होगा इस यूजलेस फेलो? ऐसे चलाने के बजाय एक आम आदमी की तरह जा सकता है. It is a hospital zone, it is a school zone, it is a old age home, it is there. And why is he is going? That's what they do, Ninda. Being youngsters. If you don't have Pratapa Teja, and if you have it but using wrong way, है ना, Mahateja Mahapratap say you fight with your parents, then they do your Ninda. How can they do you Vandana to you? So too with friend circle you fight, with your teachers, with your all people. हर जगह पे तेज प्रताप का दुरुपयोग हो गया तो जगत आपका निंदा करेगा. तेज प्रताप का सदुपयोग करोगे, सदुपयोग, the jagat will do our vandana. Vandana is salutations, rewards, awards, respects. Is it not like India lost yesterday the series? So Ninda, nobody liked that the way they played. The whole Australia top one again, they are Vandana. Their country has saluted them. In the test match when they lost, the whole country blamed them so badly. Nindita. Now Vandita. तो आपको निंदा चाहिए, वंदा चाहिए, वंदना चाहिए, देख लो. निंदा चाहिए तो live what you are living, a careless, reckless, irresponsible life of indulgences, lazinesses, distraction, extrovertedness. Mahabhogi, rogi, chi 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 chi. Continue. Useless fellows. But the other way around, Mahatejas through Indriya Nigraha and Upasana. Then Mahapratapa by learning lot of talents. Both of them using in the service of the world or the Lord. Then get Vandana, respect, regard from all. It's a great joy, In a program you are invited, you are made to sit as a VIP. They treat you respect. Kitna anand aayega. On the other hand, anywhere you go, people are insulting, saying, I am a Gada. This is Rakshas. Do you like that? Cinema में ना villain's way of becoming popular and hero's way of becoming villain with all negativities. He has got Teja Pratapa, but he misuses them. Hero also has got Teja Pratapa, he rightly uses. Therefore, he is Nindita and he is Vandita. Every day you watch that only. But you don't know that you have to learn lesson from there, that you have to be Shankara, Gyani and Dhyata and Shanta. Then you are Kesari with all your powers. Then Tejavan with Indriya Nigraha, Mano Nigraha, and Jnanam Pratapavan with all the talents serve the world and get Vandana from all. Mahateja, Mahapratapa, correctly used. Therefore, Jagat Vandana. Jagavandana. Jagavandana, Jagavandana. You have to wake up. So today's Hanuman Chalisa's lesson is this. Okay. Now let us chant this 11 times. Make it 108 by adding 97. And then 1080 is your target. As ever. Om Shri Hanumat Kurvaya Bhagavad Bhagavata Paramatmanava Siddhyartham Sanatana Dharmasya Vaiti Samskrute Punarthana Jagarna Vishwayaptyartham Visheshatah Samasta Yuva साधक श्रोता विद्यार्थिनां ते स्वस्व कार्ये विजय प्राप्त्यर्थम स्वस्व उद्योग रंगे विजय प्राप्त्यर्थम स्वस्व जीवने सकलावृद्धि प्राप्त्यर्थम श्री तुलसीदास कृत हनुमान चालीसा अंतर्गत चौपाई मंत्रस्य जपम पारायणम वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे. दिस इज एवरीडे संकल्प. Let us do this. Simple. Shankara Suvana Kesari Nandana Teja Pradapa Mahajagavandana. Only 11 times. एक ही आज. मूड इतना ही है, कल चाहे तो 2 करेंगे. ओम शंकर सुवन केसरी नंदन तेज प्रताप महाजगवंदन. 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 Okay, tomorrow wala very important. Vidyavana Punyatyatura. So we have done our Parayanams, we have done our Hanuman Chalisa Shloka learning with meaning. Now the common sense thought, just 2-3 minutes, is what? Dekho, we have seen it in different angle, context, few months back. Ki as soon as possible, related to your career and establishment, related to your life. What are the things to be learnt or done or involved? Make a list of it. Stick to that. Don't overlap. Don't go beyond it. Because being youngsters, out of that right of information nonsense, we gather so many informations. Everything appears to be so important, and trying to do so many of the things without sufficient time and energy, we are left without doing anything properly, and then we are frustrated and miserable. How limited we are in our energies, capacities, time. How can you do millions of things? Therefore, decide karo. What are the things you have to, for whole life you have to do. Stick to that. Of course, in between, any editing required once in a while, you can. Otherwise, your cell phone 3 hours, TV 4 hours, friends के गप्पे 6 घंटे, and then computer को 4 घंटे. So 3 4 7 6 13 plus 4 17 हो गया. अब बचे ही 7 ही घंटे. नहीं, उसमें आपको नहाना वाना भी है, खाना भी खाना है, घर का कोई काम काज करना है तो करना है, स्कूल कॉलेज जाना है, पढ़ना है, फिर आपको नींद भी चाहिए. कहाँ है बोलो इतना टाइम? You understood that? We are overloaded with so much of information, each one pushing us, pulling us to do everything. टीवी कोई भी सिनेमा रिलीज कर रहा है, आपको देख. कोई नया सीरियल आता है, you have to see it. Anything new, you have to know. अरे बाबा, अभी इतना करते जाओगे तो मेन चीज करने को टाइम नहीं होगा. Then therefore health is spoiled, food is not properly taken care, domestic works are not done, career is not taken care. फ्रेंड्स रिलेटिव्स तो इसकी खबर ही नहीं है. अब गीता का बात ही नहीं है. गीता नामक कौन है? उस गीता आई अंडरस्टैंडिंग देखो सिंपल कॉमन सेंस थॉट इज थ्रू आउट लाइफ के लिए आपको क्या पाना है उसके लिए क्या करना मेक ए लिस्ट ऑफ इट एंड स्टिक ओनली टू दैट डोंट वेस्ट टाइम फॉर अदर थिंग्स अनलेस देयर आर सम इमरजेंसी and like once in a while you go to friends relatives not every day you have many things to do once in a week 10 minute 15 minute you can see a TV cinema not every day 6 घंटे once in a while to a friend you can make a call not every day घंटों गप्पे मारते हुए with all this nonsense done you never have time for your goal in life main important see that experiments that management teachers teaches hmm? You are given big stones, little smaller ones, then pebbles, little smaller stones, and the sand and water. And you are given a empty bottle, and you are given a knowledge or a homework. डाल दो अपने आप या हमको करवाते हैं या खुद ही बोलते हैं हमको करने को ठीक है पहले पानी डालो डाला फिर मिट्टी डालो डाला उसके बाद स्मॉल स्टोन्स डालो डाला पेबल्स डालो बाय द टाइम यू डाल पेबल देयर इज नो प्लेस इनसाइड इट इज वाटर इज ओवरफ्लोइंग और प्लेस इज नॉट देयर अब बड़े स्टोन्स के लिए जगह ही नहीं है नो दे रिवर्स पहले बड़े पत्थर डालो या उसके बाद पेबल्स डालो या देन यू कैन ऐड let us say sand etc then water this is the experiment and what is the lesson learned there lesson learned is the stone is bigger important works in life the water and the sand are the very less important works so that bottle is our life or any vessel and in our life if we fill it with nonsense things, meaningless things like the mud and stone. For mud and waters, the important things like our own career, important life or education, which are like big stones, can never be there in any place in that. On the other hand, first to put the stones means give importance to your very important works and achievements. In between चाहिए तो थोड़ा सा other things you can do which can go inside that bottle. है ना बड़े पत्थर पहले डालने के बाद छोटा डालो तो घुस जाएंगे वो so to what is important in life first note them down and give priority to that because everything you can't do और सबसे पहले क्या चाहिए your own study and career your own health your own parents your own financial status ये सब पहले उसमें पहले दिमाग लगा यंगस्टर्स आप होके इन सबको ध्यान ही नहीं दे रहे running with friends here and there and all how can you afford how can you be so foolish with all your hi-fi english educations convent educations and big colleges paying lakhs and lakhs of donation समय वेस्ट करना अननेसेसरी चीजों के लिए is a simple sign of your number one बेवकूफी and मूर्खता if you don't accept it then you are proving it by not accepting the fact that it is murkhata to waste time for non-essentials, we are proving that you are murkha. And for your own life it is. हम कहकर जाएंगे, we only love you. Out of love only we are sharing. This is not a way of wise person. Wise person gives importance to the important things first. Neither caring the health, nor caring the parents, nor caring the study, nor caring the job, nor your own in-laws or friends relatives. ये जो essential है उनको छोड़कर non-essentials of so much of nonsense we are doing. How can you afford to be such a weakling, such a slave? Don't you have some gurus, masters to guide you? Don't you have some great examples to inspire you? Don't you have your own inner guts and commitments to change yourself from negative to positive? What nonsense you are doing with your own life. Think about it. So today's common sense thought is what are very essential. First, full importance to them. Then the non-essentials agar time hai to that also out of obligation I am sharing. If I am true to myself and you, I to shut up. There is nothing important to you other than the important things. If at all you have finished with your main essential things, now come to Geetha class. This is actually part of essentials only. Study more greater books. Make your own subject knowledge ऑफ स्पिरिचुअलिटी, साइकोलॉजी, योर ओन करियर, ये सबको बढ़ाते रहना, उसी में हमारा समय ज़्यादा व्यतीत होना, नॉट ऑन द नेम ऑफ एंटरटेनमेंट, वेस्टिंग ऑल दैट। इट इज़ योर चॉइस, हम बोल दिए, आप सुन रहे हो, यू टेक इट सीरियसली एंड चेंज फ्रॉम नाउ ऑनवर्ड्स, लेट्स से योर एज ऑफ 18 19, इन 20 years by age you are 40, you are a master of your life। नहीं सुना, बुरे चीज़ों की आदत बनाए, secondary third class things are given importance, primary things are neglected, by the age of 40 no job, no shadi, no respect in society, not even parents at home, they will kick you, go and do something outside, we don't even can feed you the food। ऐसा हो जाएगा 40 उम्र पे। सोच लो, जिंदगी अपना है, बनाना भी अपना है, जीना भी अपना है। एंड डोंट से जिंदगी मेरी है, मैं जैसे चाहे वैसे सत्यानाश करूंगा, नहीं चलता हो। Because you can't do your life satyanash without troubling the world. When you trouble the world, world cannot spare you. It will crush you down. That's it. Today's common sense thought is very essential. थोड़ा homework में इसके लिए ज़्यादा सोच लेना। Okay, thank you. Let us see our Geetha, 24-25 shlokas. In these 4 steps for second level of yogi is given. Already we have seen Shuchaudeshe Pratishthapya onwards, Yunjanyavam Sadatmanam, Yogi Niyatamanasah, Shantim Nirvana Paramam Atsamstamadi Gacchati. That we have seen. Then thereafter Natyashnatastu, all this we saw. Now here Bhagavan is giving us second level of Yoga Sadhana meditation. Remember, we are studying 6th chapter. Its name is Atma Samyama Yoga and Dhyana Yoga. Atma Samyama means all our faculties, especially mind, is fully in our control. That controlled mind, Samyamita Mana, you use for your success of your career, or serving society, serving dharma, or your own spiritual unfoldment. That is your choice. But Yogi Vanna important. Atma Samyama Yogi. The same Atma Samyama Yogi, when he pursues inner self, he becomes Dhyana Yogi. Here Geetha talks about mainly Dhyana Yogi. Geeta's purpose is give to moksha, to give moksha, not to make you succeed in the outer small little things of the world. Krishna is not even interested in Arjuna winning the huge Kurukshetra war of dharma. Wo be a part of life or not important. Important is Brahma Jnana or moksha only, spirituality only. But immediate to Arjuna ko karna hi pada yuddha. This Geetha helped him in inspiring himself for that also. First to become yogi is the common thought. Clear? These are the yogi. Yogi is he who his mind, his thoughts are fully in his control and they are pure, they are single pointed, they are subtler. Controlled, pure, single pointed, subtler, powerful. Mana is called a yogi's mana. All your japa, upasana, tirtha yatra, सारे व्रत जप सारे इसी साधना के लिए होते हैं. These all put together is yoga. So that Atma Samyama Yoga or Dhyana Yoga is this 6th chapter. Let us make a chanting of those 2 shlokas twice only. First one I explained, I'll summarize it. Second, third, fourth, jitna vasagaja finish karenge. Let us start. Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sri Geetha Sharanam Mama, Sri Vyasa Sharanam Mama, Sri Sadguru Sharanam Mama, Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama. Om Sri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha. Srimad Bhagavad Gita. षष्ठोऽध्यायः आत्मसंयम योगः. श्री भगवानुवाच. चतुर्विंशति पंचविंशतितमो श्लोकौ. 2 times together. I already taught you. You must be knowing it now. Okay, 6th chapter, 24th and 25th shloka of Bhagavad Gita, in which 4 sadhanas practices are taught for us to evolve into second level of Atma Samyama Yogi, in which we have controlled our own inner mind, with which either we can achieve our outer goals with well planning and execution, or we can reach to the inner goal of discovering the self through deeper self-related meditations. That will also be told in this and next shloka. Let us start. What are the 4 things? Sankalpa Prabhavan. Sri Bhagavanu Vacha. Sankalpa Prabhavan Kaman. Tyaktva Sarvana Sheshatah. Manasaivendriya Gramam. Viniyamya Samantatah. Shanaihi Shanaihi Ruparameta. बुद्ध्या धृतिगृहीतया आत्मसंस्थं मनः कृत्वा न किञ्चिदपि चिन्तयेत. In the entire universal literature on meditation, there is no crystal clear, simple, direct technique than what is said in these two shlokas. Refer to all literatures of all shastras. There is no easier way, simpler way of teaching meditation than this. Theory. Practical again depends on each one's capacity. Now, you being very youngsters, I'm not daring to tell you deeply all the details for making you meditate deeply. उतना तो फिर आपके लिए होगा नहीं. आपका बैठना ही मुश्किल है, 2 मिनट के बाद भाग जाते रहते. But for those who are wanting to grow highly spiritual, for them these shlokas are sufficient food for thought. See how it goes through. I'll just chant again. I know you will understand little only. More you will understand when I explain. So see how the flow. Sankalpa pravan kaman tyaktva sarvan asheshata. Giving up all the desires born about you out of your own sankalpa. Second, manasa eva indriya grama viniyamya samantataha. With mind controlling all your faculties from all directions. Shanai shanai uparamet buddhya dhruti gruhitaya. With a strong buddhi conviction, the mind is brought to uparama. It's a atrophy level of non-projection. Then with that mind, what to be done? Atma samstha mana krutva na kinchit chintayet. Focus that mind only on the pure self. Then you don't think anything further. Just you'll be sucked into the deep self as an experience. So, these what are the 4 steps that are told. देखो जो सुनने का लायक है, सुनने की इच्छुक है, जानने का चाहता है, जानने का इच्छुक, उसको तो इजी है ये 4 श्लोकों से पूरा मेडिटेशन समझना. One by one we will see. First one is what? Sankalpa prabhavan kaman tyaktva sarvan asheshataha. देखो, to quieten the mind, after that to plan and reach the goals. So too to meditate. What is the cause of disturbance? Is disturbed mind. And the mind gets disturbed only because of kamanas. And kamanas are just nothing but the mental aberrations born out of the nonsense, stupid sankalpas. Thoughts, they are called. Imagination, they are called. Projections, they are called. See, there are 2 things only in life. One, necessities of life. Second, ultimate goal of life. Or let us say as a human being, some goal to achieve and show to the world. Contribute to the world. So necessities are roti, kapda or makan. Beyond that, some goal through your career, you serve the world, or spiritual Paramatma is the goal. Other than these 2 or 3, anything else which we create in our mind as a desire is only born out of our own sankalpa, which is not at all required. Is it not? देखो, खाने के लिए एक थाली चाहिए, भोजन, एंड देन एक चावल, थोड़ा चावल, एक रोटी, एक दाल, सब्जी, भरेगा पेट. थोड़ा अचार डालो, ठीक है, और कोई पापड़. Good, no? Sufficient food. That dal, sabji, let us say, it is nutrient too. But do you think we stop there? 4 more items we need, lot of sweets we need, and थाली भी सोने का होना चाहिए, बैठने के लिए डाइनिंग टेबल चाहिए, कुर्सी चाहिए, एंड देन ये सारा भोग है, ये सब कामनाएं हैं. They are born with a sankalpa. And there is no end to them. We go on extending. Result क्या है? Mind never reaches the controlled sthiti called yoga sthiti. Then forget about reaching goal. You don't even conceive the goal. Your only goal is eat like buffalo and sleep like buffalo. All of us do that during holidays. Eat like buffalo, sleep like buffalo. Because there is no goal on that day. Goal is not remembered only kamana in the mind. Sankalpa, how do you do? Next Sunday ना मैं इतना खाकर सो जाऊंगा. You tell it like मेरा पूरा देश का उद्धार करूंगा. And really Sunday तो comes, it will not wait for anyone. And really what you plan, you do. That eat well like buffalo and sleep. As if that alone is the goal. Where from that happened to us? The Kaman Sankalpa. Instead of that Sankalpa, Sunday I'll listen all my backlog classes of Bhagavad Gita. I'll by heart few of these shlokas. I'll just meditate on Lord Krishna or the meaning of these shlokas. Aisa wala sankalpa karo. I'll become a little more yogi by doing my Chittavarti Nirodha or quietening the mind. अब जिसका संकल्प कर गए वो काम होएगा। संकल्प हमेशा कामनाओं का भोग का करते रहते हैं। Not only you, the youngster, you start at this age, and the oldies started at your age. Even now they are at the age of 80, 90, about to die. Their hearts, minds are filled with only kamana. They are bhogi, rogi, never a yogi. And do you think the Lord will like such human beings? Wretched fellows? You will just दिखाओ मत इस बंदे को मेरे को सीधा ले जाके नरक में डाल. This बेवकूफ, I gave a human life. I sent a Swami to learn Geetha. Instead of learning it and living a life of yogi to succeed for the world and himself, he is really like a bhogi with all his sankalpa kamana. He is a useless fellow. Don't bring him to me. छा ले जाओ इसको मेरे से. भगवान ऐसा कहेंगे हमको. Do you want like that? Why Bhagavan tak jana in your own family, in your own friend circle? If you are a very talented fellow, you are able to contribute to society through your duties, little spiritual bent of mind, everybody will respect you. Thus, so would-be fathers-in-law will be waiting to give their daughter to you. खड़े हो जाएंगे. आप देख, ना पढ़ाई है, ना कोई तरक्की नौकरी है, पूरा टाइम खराब किया, all negative habits. When your mother father struggling to get you a ladki, nobody is ready to give to that useless fellow. I give my daughter never. एक कुंवारी रहेगी लेकिन उस बेवकूफ को नहीं दूंगा. Am I telling lies or what? So too with the girls. When the girls are not in that way, whoever they may be, making life proper, learning good things and all, then these people also inquire. उस लड़के लड़के का नहीं नहीं वो तो फिर पूरा लाइफ खराब होगा. No, I won't get married my son to that girl. वो भी ऐसे ही सोचेंगे. In the offices also, within 1 month our originality is known by the boss. His only job is now to remove you from the job. On the other hand, without that sankalpa brahman kaman, only the sankalpa of doing service to your office which is giving you salary, when you do, that boss is observing, he writes a confidential report. He is within 1 month, he proved his honesty, he proved his loyalty, he proved his hard work, he has just learned everything. In between, sometime I just scolded him, yet he received it positively and made use of that to learn the things. He's always cheerful. He knows how to live life, how to be with people, how to be serving the company. Therefore, quickly make him the leader, quickly give him promotion, quickly send him as representative of our country to the other. Of course, let's give him some training. क्या बढ़िया रहेगा आपका जीवन. Am I talking only theory? Don't you see this in the world? Whoever have succeeded in their big things, पूछो उनको, भोगी थे कि योगी थे लोग. They had sankalpa for service, sankalpa for great achievements. We have sankalpa only for time मिलते खाओ, time मिलते सो जाओ, time मिलते क्या कहते टीवी देखो, time मिलते दोस्तों के साथ गप्पे मारो. What are you? You don't. You are a liability only tomorrow. गाय भैंस बेटर है, कम से कम दूध वगैरह देता है. Is it not? Instead of being such a youngster, better to be a useful animal. See, unless we think like this, we can't come out of our own negativities. There's no enemy to you. We love you. We use such type of little harsh words once in a while, only out of our love, that neither you nor the nation because of you suffer. You both should grow, should help each other, contribute. That will happen only when you are a yogi, not a bhogi. A bhogi becomes rogi, a yogi becomes Paramananda Bhagi, and a bhagidar in the growth of the country, of the world. So first thought, Sankalpa Prabhavan Kaman Tyaktva Sarvan Asheshataha. Without holding on to even one, all the Sankalpa Prabhava Kama we have to live. Because even one we hold, mind gets disturbed, you can't meditate. You can't quieten the mind. And when you are serving the world, Lord will take care of you in a sumptuous manner. You can enjoy that. You don't go for enjoyments at the cost of your yoga sadhana, your service to world, your spiritual growth. याद रखो इसको जिंदगी भर. Okay, second one. I told you first one. Sankalpa Prabhavan Kaman means the desires born in us because of the sankalpas tyaktva. Therefore, don't even do the sankalpa only. Sarvan, all, asheshataha, without living in one. Reminiscence. लेकिन थोड़ा भी पॉइजन फील हो, मर जाते. एक भी चींटी को छोड़ दी, काट देती हो, तो थोड़ा भी डिसीज छोड़ दिया, that will destroy us. Therefore, asheshataha. So, a one who wants to control the mind should give up sankalpa for everything. The bhoga sambandhi. He can have sankalpa for his career, for spiritual. For purely spiritually meditating person, even these sankalpas of service, etc., also are not required. Because for him to rise beyond the mind, even these things also are an obstruction. To those people, as Gita says toward them, Sarva Dharman Parityajya. For all of us, we have to do dharma to purify. But for spiritual seekers, they'll have to transcend even dharma. Okay, of course, after practicing them and purifying the heart, then they need not to do even dharma. Only dharma for them left is knowing the God, seeking the God, reaching the divine. Clear? धीरे धीरे सुनना, ध्यान से सुनना, सब कुछ सुनना, अलर्टनेस से सुनना, अपने माइंड को अलर्ट रखना, एंड मैक्सिमम थिंग्स यू ट्राई टू लिसन एंड अंडरस्टैंड. संकल्प प्रभवान कामान त्यक्त्वा सर्वान शेषतः. Earlier, whatever sankalpa I have done, which has become kamana, now all that I am giving up. Right now, I am not doing any sankalpa of the anymore. जो संकल्प करोगे वो करोगे धीरे धीरे. If your sankalpa is for going to America, your thinking is like that. For money, thinking is like that. For career, thinking is like that. If your sankalpa is to become a gunda or to a politician to officially loot the things or anybody, you will like that. If your sankalpa is to become spiritual or patriotic, you will become that slowly. We become what we think. This is the rule. Therefore, think to become the proper person of service and सेवा टू द वर्ल्ड, टू द धर्म एंड स्पिरिचुअलिटी. ये तो कोई डाउट है, हमें ये तो बोलने को आए हैं, बाकी सब तो टाइम पास है. संकल्प प्रभवान कामान त्यक्त्वा सर्वान अशेषतः. So I have to tell to myself from now onwards, for any of the non-spiritual thing, non-service things, I will not have any sankalp. कुछ भी नहीं. Then what requires for me, the Lord or world gives me, parents give me, उससे मैं तृप्त हूँ. I don't ask. The person who is this way, where somebody invites him to their house for food, or in his own house, the parents or mother or daughter, wife, anybody makes khana, you will not ask, kya bana rahe ho? Even they ask you, kya chahiye, jo banayenge wo de do. And while eating, whatever is given, he eats. Joyfully enjoys. He has not the disease in the mind of making a sankalpa and making it a kamana and fighting to fulfill that kamana and fighting with the people for that. Why didn't you make this dal, that sabji? बेटा ये सीजन नहीं है तो क्या, यू शुड डू ब्रिंग इट फ्रॉम अंटार्कटिका एंड मेक फॉर मी. Instead of that, I will send you to Antarctica. Go and play with penguins there. How insisting we are to our parents, to everyone. मैं जो चाहता हूँ होना चाहिए. अबे चाहना ही सबसे राक्षस का लक्षण है, नरक है वो. Just shut up. You are a victim of your mind and you are making your parents suffer because of your mind with which you are victimized. Please discover that common sense thought. Help yourself. Don't ask anything. Papa, whatever good you give, it's okay for me. Enough. It is neither to enjoy what Papa gives or not to suffer. It is to control your mind to become a yogi later on. And the fellow who is with so many desires in the mind goes to the guru or anything. Guru ka part nahi sunega. Guru ka kamandalu, guru ka ashram, guru ka kursi. He wants to take that. He has kamana. Like the children who are gluttonous, take them to a temple. उसका दृष्टि भगवान पे थोड़ी रहता है, क्या प्रसाद चढ़ाए, कब मिलेगा. मम्मी वो चाहिए, ये भगवान का है. He tries to catch that banana. Mother pulls his hand. बेटा ऐसे चोरी नहीं करते पापा की तरह. I know that fellow is interested in eating only. In the same way, our minds mistrained like that, they won't go. You may be sent to NCC camp or NSS camp or medical camp, service orientation program. If your mind is with sankalpa and kamana for any things or beings or nonsense, you will think about that only. You wouldn't do what is the work. If you are maybe joined in a medical college, engineering college, पॉलिटिक्स, जहां भी फील्ड में तुमको भेजते हैं, मन में संकल्प और कामना है, योर दिमाग का कीड़ा उधर ही काम करेगा. नॉट फॉर सर्विस, नॉट फॉर करियर, नॉट फॉर देशभक्ति, नॉट फॉर गॉड. That fellow, such people are the liability to the nation at all levels. You don't become like that. And one rule always remember, selflessly when you are serving the world world and the totality takes care of all your needs. And live happy with the needs. Don't make the life greed based. Make the life need based. Not greed based. Need based. Then needed, you will be given even helicopter also. If needed, you will be given lots of money. If it is needed. If it is a greed, you will not be given, you will be suffering. So need based life, service oriented life, no life with a sankalpa and kamana, then only you are one side becoming yogi, second side are respected in the world. Third, you can become spiritual. Yeah. Second one is what now? Sankalpa Purvan Kaman. Sankalpa Prabhavan Kaman Tyaktva Sarvan Asheshataha. Having done this one, second one is Manasa Eva Indriya Gramam Viniyamya Samantataha. Manasa, with your own mind. Indriya Gramam, the collection of all your 10 sense organs. Viniyamya, fully regulated and controlled, samantataha, from all directions. Earlier they were with the desires of the mind, dosti manakar, all our faculties used to run. Now in the mind there is no desire. In the mind there is a desire of controlling the faculties. Now with that the mind disciplined, again mind and senses are friends. एक खराब हो गया उसको लेकर दूसरा भी खराब होता है. एक को अच्छा करके उसके द्वारा दूसरे को अच्छा करना है. तो एक को अच्छा क्या किया हमने? फ्रॉम द माइंड संकल्प प्रभव कामना वी ड्रॉप्ड. विद दिस माइंड मनसा इंद्रिय ग्रामम विनियम्य, द सेंस organs should be pulled from their respective sense objects. Remember, sense organs and mind are given for a work of duty, work of service, work of spirituality. They are not given for misusing. Like why the government gives a government quarter or a car for government work, no? Instead of doing that, if you only use that for your own personal purposes out of desire, कार भी ले लेंगे और नौकरी भी निकाल देंगे. नौकरी से. Let us remember it. Let us never forget throughout life that whatever we are given are only to serve, not for our enjoyment. Therefore, Indriyas, mana is given to serve, not for the bhog. हो सकता है, लेकिन उसके लिए वो नहीं है. With senses I can be bhogi. Doesn't mean we should become. है ना? Please remember, this is the only thing throughout life will go on troubling you if you don't learn now itself. Just because we can cut the neck of somebody with the knife, that doesn't mean knife is for that purpose. And don't use that knife for that wrong purpose. Is it not? ऐसा ही क्या गला काट सकते लोग काट देते हैं, या 10,000 रुपए है इससे कुछ भी कर सकते, चलो इससे हम ऐसे कुछ वाला चीज करें जिससे हम भी सत्यानाश दूसरे भी. ऐसा थोड़ी करते. Just because in something there is a potentiality doesn't mean that it is be misused in wrong direction. Youth should learn this. Youth have only one arrogance. We can do so many things. Are Bewko, you can do, but you should do or not. What to do, that only you do, no? Just because I can drive 140 doesn't mean you drive and break your legs and break the vehicle, break everybody on the road and make a nonsense sound. You can, but you should not. Everything what you can do need not be done, should not be done. What is required, that alone has to be done. Therefore, manasa means this type of well-educated, well-trained, well-disciplined, well-controlled, desireless, sankalpaless mana, indriya grama miniyamya. All your ears, your eyes, your nose, your tongue, your skin, your legs, hands, would be withdrawn from the unwanted channels. They should be in your control, like the entire battalion is under the control of that brigadier or whatever the officer in the army. See how they get aligned in that group and troop and forward march, how wonderfully they move. So to all our faculties should be in our control, not that we are their slave, allowing the mind, sankalpa and desire. Today that is what we are doing. क्योंकि उस तरह का education कहीं नहीं मिल रहा हमको. No, like we have electrical instruments, how to use them, how to make yourself electricity proof, that is shock proof. कैसा करना सब सिखाते हैं कि नहीं? In your medical lab, physical lab, chemical lab, आपको सारे सिखाते हैं किससे क्या करना. But your mind senses also faculties, how they have to be protected, where is the danger for them to get destroyed, how they become liability to us, how to control them. ये कहीं नहीं पढ़ा रहे. On the other hand, we are taught or given or shown those things by which all these are becoming such a negative enemy liability to us. And with this inner personality being so substandard outside with science and all, how much ever greater things you discover, all of them will destroy you only. They won't help you because basically you are wrong at the very first step of non-controlling of your faculties. समझो या ना समझो, ये आपके हाथ में है. Nobody, neither your parents teach this vidya to you, nor your teachers know it, nor colleges professors teach. Even if they teach little bit, only professionally they teach, not for your own life's improvement. It's only Krishna, it's only Geetha, it's only our gurus who can teach us this true education. Nobody else. It is your choice. Therefore, manasa eva indriyagramam viniyamya samantataha. Manasa eva, with your own mind, indriyagramam, the set of all your 10 sense organs, viniyamya, properly control karna, samantataha, from all directions of their flow. समन्तता मीन्स सारे जगह से. वी नियम्य, नियमन कर, यमन करना कंट्रोल, नियमन करना अच्छी तरह कंट्रोल. वी नियमनम मीन्स फुल्ली कंट्रोल. This we and ni, they are called particles. We are prefixes. Those prefixes add great meaning to the main word. Yama is to control. Niyama is nischaya purvakena yamanam. We means vividhai prakarehi nischaya purvakena yamanam. So by all means, with firmness, you have held your faculties, control them with your tender mind, your purified mind. That is the meaning of manasa eva indriya gramam viniyamya samantataha. देखो what is difficulty in understanding Gita. दो चीजें हो गए. Now third one is, when you do that, doesn't happen suddenly. Again and again mind will run with the sense organs. Therefore, that pulling the mind from going into unnecessary channels, then pulling the senses also is a very careful, delicate, intelligent manner. Therefore, shanaihi shanaihi uparamet buddhya dhruti gruhitaya. This needs 1 hour for me to explain. Tomorrow I'll talk. What is the meaning of buddhi? What is the meaning of dhruti in the buddhi? What is the meaning of with that buddhi, with the dhruti, that we have to pull the mind and senses from their regular, ordinary channels of extrovertedness, so that you achieve a yoga sthiti with which you again use same faculties towards your own chosen goal and succeed. All that will be there in the third chapter. And the third point. The fourth point is for meditation. Atma samstam mana kritva na kinchidapi chintayet. Just keep your mind on the self, nothing more to think. The mind attending to the self loses its power of mentation. As the mentation of the mind is going on, mind reaches to no mind stage. When the no mind stage is reached, you will discover your essential self. That is infinite, blissful, conscious, pure existence. All these are little higher. Those things I'll not touch for you. Tomorrow the third one. Shanai Shanai Uparameto Buddhyadurgurhitaya. Then Atma Samana Krutana Kinja Chintayat. These two हम कल पढ़ाएंगे. Thank you. Om Shri Bhagavan Vacha Sankalpa Prabhavan Kaman Tyaktva Sarvana Sheshadah Manasaivendriya Gramam Viniyamya Samantataha Shanaihi Shanaihi Uparameto Buddhyadruti Gruhitaya Atma Samstam Manah Krutva न किंचिदपि चिंतयेत. हनुमान चालीसा. शंकर सुवन केसरी नंदन तेज प्रताप महाजगवंदन. Common sense thought. Plan out what you need to do in life for your success. Only do that much. Not necessary that you waste your time and energy. So many millions of things. Have that common sense. Don't oblige anyone for any reason at the cost of your own life and career. Don't make a habit of it. All that happens when you depend on others, especially sentimentally. And those who depend sentimentally on others can never intellectually conceive their goals and reach to them. To conceive a goal intellectually, stick to that. Sentiments, obligations, little, they should not take you away from your goal into so many unwanted channels. What is the meaning of it? You think how you waste your time every day by attending to so many unwanted things. ये आपके लिए होमवर्क है. हमने जो कहना था कॉमन सेंस वाला थॉट कह दिया. God bless all of us. Let us learn from Geeta gems of wisdom, add them to our life, make life beautiful, bouquet of great experiences, great achievements. Let them be offered at the altar of the Lord. Thank you. Yes, friends, see you tomorrow with second shloka.